All right, before you get comfortable, let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt tired, even though you just woke up? Same body, same brain, same life, different room. Yeah, that's not a coincidence. Because here's the uncomfortable truth no one warns you about. Your environment is quietly messing with your mind. Not dramatically, not all at once, slowly, politely, every single day. And the scariest part, you probably think you're the problem. Let's talk about that. Think about how we usually explain mental exhaustion. I'm lazy. I'm unmotivated. I've changed. I don't have discipline anymore. But notice something strange. You can feel focused and calm in one place and completely drained in another. Same person, different environment. That should already tell you something important. Your mind doesn't exist in a vacuum. It reacts constantly to noise, to clutter, to light, to screens, to people, to chaos. Your brain is like that one friend who says they're fine, but is clearly not fine, and instead of listening, we keep blaming the friend. Let's start small. Clutter, not the dramatic hoarder documentary, Clutter. I'm talking about everyday clutter. The chair that isn't a chair anymore. It's a jacket holder, a bag stand, a graveyard for random stuff. The desk that looks like it survived a tiny tornado. Old papers. Chargers that may or may not work. That one object you don't remember buying. You look at it and think, it's fine. I know where everything is. Your brain does not agree. Every visible object is a silent notification. Your mind keeps scanning. Should I deal with this? Is this important? Am I forgetting something? You don't hear these thoughts, but they're there, running in the background, like 27 apps open on your phone. Then you wonder why you're tired after doing nothing. Congratulations. Your environment just charged you a mental tax. Now let's talk about noise. Not just loud noise, constant noise. Fans humming, traffic outside, someone talking on speakerphone like they're announcing a cricket match. TV playing for background that somehow demands your soul. Your brain evolved to pay attention to sound. Sound used to mean danger, food, movement. Your mind doesn't know the difference between tiger in the bushes and motorcycle revving outside for no reason. So it stays alert, always. That low-level stress you feel for no clear reason, that's your brain saying, can we please have 5 minutes of silence? And you reply, just one more video. Speaking of videos, screens. Oh boy, we don't just use screens anymore. We live inside them. Phone while eating. Phone while walking. Phone while waiting. Phone while pretending to listen to someone. Your brain never gets a pause. Every scroll is a tiny dopamine snack, not a meal. A snack. So your mind becomes restless. You try to focus on one task. And suddenly your hand reaches for your phone like it has free will. You're not addicted because you're weak. You're overstimulated. Your environment trained your brain to expect constant novelty. Silence now feels uncomfortable. Stillness feels boring. Focus feels painful. And then we ask, why can't I concentrate like before? Because before didn't look like this. Now let's step outside your room. Let's talk about people. Because environments aren't just physical, they're emotional too. Ever notice how some people drain you without doing anything wrong? They complain, they worry, they panic, they criticize, they overreact. You spend time with them and afterward feel tired, but can't explain why. That's emotional noise. Your brain is absorbing moods. Stress is contagious. Negativity spreads faster than gossip. And if you're constantly surrounded by tension, your mind stays in defense mode. You become irritable, less patient, less creative. Not because you changed, Because your environment trained you to survive instead of relax. Now here's where it gets sneaky. Lighting. Yes, lighting. That harsh white tube light that feels like an interrogation room. Your brain hates it. Too dark. Your brain gets sleepy. Too bright. Your brain gets stressed. Natural light tells your body, it's safe. It's daytime. We're okay. No natural light. Your sleep messes up. Your mood drops. Your energy disappears. And you think, why do I feel low for no reason? There is a reason. Your brain just isn't getting the signals it evolved for. Let's talk about space, not size. Space. Crowded spaces with no personal breathing room make your nervous system tense. You may not panic. You may not notice it. But your shoulders rise. Your jaw tightens. Your breathing changes. You're subtly on edge. Now imagine living like that every day. No wonder your patience is gone. No wonder small things irritate you. Your mind is tired of being squeezed. Now let's add routine environments. Same desk, same wall, same view, same sounds. Every single day. Your brain loves patterns. But it also needs variation. No change equals mental stagnation. You don't feel inspired because nothing around you invites inspiration. It's like eating plain rice every day and wondering why food doesn't excite you anymore. Your mind needs new inputs to stay alive. And here's the cruelest trick your environment plays. It makes you blame yourself. You think, I should be stronger. I should be more disciplined. I should push harder. But you're trying to swim upstream while the current keeps pulling you back. Environment beats willpower almost every time. That's not an excuse. That's biology. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine trying to read a book. TV is on. Phone keeps buzzing. Room is messy. Someone is talking nearby and you tell yourself, focus. That's like telling someone to relax in the middle of a traffic jam. Now take the same person. Quiet room. Clean desk. Phone in another room. Soft light. Suddenly, reading feels easy. Same brain. Different environment. Here's another one. Ever noticed how creative ideas come in the shower? Not because water is magical. Because no phone, no noise, no expectations. Your brain finally breathes. That's your natural state. We've just buried it under chaos. Now let's talk about time pressure. Clocks, deadlines, notifications. Your environment constantly reminds you, you're late, you're behind. You should be doing more. Your brain never feels done, never safe, so even when you rest, you don't really rest. Your body is on the bed. Your mind is at work. That's not rest. That's pretending. Here's the scary part. This doesn't destroy your mind loudly. It erodes it. Slowly. You lose patience first. Then focus. Then motivation. Then joy. You don't wake up broken one day. You just wake up tired. Every day. And you start thinking, is this just adulthood? No. This is environmental burnout. So what do we do? No, I'm not about to say, move to the mountains and delete social media. Relax. This isn't about escaping life. It's about adjusting your surroundings so your brain can survive it. Start tiny. Clean one surface. Just one. Your desk, your table, your bed area. Your brain will feel it instantly. Less visual noise equals less mental noise. Reduce background sound. Not silence forever. Just moments. Even 10 minutes of quiet tells your nervous system, we're safe. Change your lighting if you can. More natural light during the day. Softer light at night. Your mood will thank you. Create phone-free zones. Not forever. Not dramatically. Just no phone while eating. No phone in bed. Your mind needs spaces where it isn't hunted by notifications. Pay attention to emotional environments. Notice how you feel after certain people. You don't need to cut anyone off. Just balance. Protect your mental energy like it matters. Because it does. Add small changes. A plant, a window view, a different place to sit. Your brain loves novelty when it's gentle. Most importantly, stop blaming yourself for reactions your environment created. You're not weak. You're overstimulated. You're not lazy. You're mentally exhausted. You're not broken. You're overwhelmed. And the moment you start shaping your environment, your mind slowly comes back. Focus returns. Calm returns. Curiosity returns. Not because you forced it, but because you finally gave your brain a place where it can breathe. So next time you feel tired for no reason, look around. Your mind might just be responding to the room you're in, and that's something you can change. Slowly, gently, one small shift at a time. Your brain has been doing its best. Now it's your turn to help it out.